Assalamualaikum warahmatullah. This is Muhammad Kamal Hussain, lecturer, Department of Mathematics, Scholars School and College. My dear students, most welcome to my classes. Inshallah, today we will discuss chapter 2, ratios and percentage. In our previous classes, we have discussed exercise 2.1 and 2.2. Today, inshallah, we will discuss 2.3. Basically, the content related with the unitary methods. So, my dear students, first you can say here top line of the board, right side, left side, bottom board diagram, light, sound quality. Is it everything okay? Can we start our class formally? Please do comments. Is it everything okay or not? Within a short time, inshallah, we are going to start our class formally. Let me explain first unitary method. Inshallah, today we will discuss unitary method. Unitary method basically in the content here 2.3 we will discuss unitary method which is related with the exercise 2.3. So today our work done, we are going to start exercise 2.3. Basically this content is related with unitary method. So all of you know unitary method. Suppose the cost of this marker is 60 taka, then what will be the cost of 5 markers? Or if the cost of 5 marker is 500 taka, what will be the cost of each marker? So basically these types of mathematical problem we used here unitary method on the time and students related, food and students or food worker, time and days. Basically these types of real life problem we usually basically unitary method. Question number 15, exercise 2.1. Question number 15. What will be the price of 15 kg? What will be the prices of 15 kgs rice? If the price of seven kgs of rice is taka 280. So this is your academic content. Exercise 2.3 chapter 2 mathematics related with the ratio and percentage. I think this is the class 4 and 5 standard maths. Already you have done these types of maths in the previous classes. What will be the price of 15 kg rice? If the price of 7 kg rice is taka 240. So already you have done these types of maths. So I think already few students have done within this short time. Now my dear students, first of all you have to find here what is the requirement here, kg or taka. What will be the price of 15 kg rice? That is, the price is essential here. The word is the key word which is our requirement. In the unitary method basically we use here which part is required will be the right side and given information will be left side. So here the price is required for what kg? 15 kgs. So price will be the right side, the 7 kg The cost price of 7 kg rice is, solution we can start here. Cost price of 7 kgs of rice is taka 280. This is the first line. So in unitary method, cost price of each means 1 kg of rice will be taka. 7 kg rice price is 280 taka. So 1 kg rice cost price will be smaller than this one. So in this case we will divide here by 7. Now the requirement is the cost price of 15 kg rice. Finally, cost price of 15 kgs of rice will be taka. Now give attention, this is the cost price of 1 kg. So 15 kg cost price will be greater than 1 kg cost price. There will be 15 kg taka. Now divide this one. If you divide this one 40 and 40 times of 7 is 280. So now 40 multiply with 15, the number will be 600 taka 600. So required price is, so required price is taka 600. Answer taka 600. So I think all of you know these types of maths. In your previous classes, class 4 and 5, you have done these types of simple maths. So my dear students, I think the first one we have done successfully. I think if you have any problem, please you can do comments here. Inshallah, we will discuss the next question, which is question number 16. Next question. 16 number question. Number 16. In a hostel, there was food stored for 50 students. And this is the first information. For 15 days, 50 students for 15 days. For how many days? For how many days will 25 students be served? 25 students be served by that quantity of food. By that quantity of, just let me review. I think board diagram is okay or not. Yes. So my dear students, let me explain the first question. What is the requirement here? In a hostel, there was the food stored for the 15 students, like this is a hostel here, that there are two different rooms, and their total number of students, 50 students. 50 students, they stay here, and this is the living room, and storage food for 15 days. 15 days. So 50 students, they can serve 15 days by their food. But if the number of students reduced 50 to 25, so how many days will 25 be served by that quantity of food? So my dear students, if the 50 students reduced to 25 students, then this is the half portions, and 50 students divided by 2, this will be 25, so day will be greater, so this will be 30 days. It's a simple logic. 50 students will be served 15 days. Definitely 25 students. When the students divided into 2 parts, then they can serve 2 times more the previous days. So this is basically relation in between them, inversely proportional. When the number of students increased, required day will be reduced. When the number of students reduces, and day will be increased. So let me explain this one. I think 15 is to 20. Oh, what will be the 25 students? 25 students be served. 25 students. I think we have missed the word students. Okay. Now start writing the solution. Already maximum students have done this one. Solution: 50 students will be served for 15 days. You can start by your own language. 15 students will be served for 50 students will be served for 15 days, or 50 students have food for 15 days. You can also write. So which one is the requirement here? Basically you have to, how many days? Let me explain here. How many days? That means the days is required here. How many days? This indicate you day is the requirement, not students. So that's why we wrote here days is the right side, and number of another information which is students will be left side. The final line, the days is required, that's why given informations, and you have to rewrite this by using the requirement will be the right side. The 15 students will be served for 15 days. So one student will be served for, if the 50 students they can serve 15 days. So one student if want to complete this food, and he or she may be required 15 multiply 550 days. If now 25 students, so 25 students will be served for 15 multiply 50 divided by 25 days. So now do simple calculation here. 52 times sorry, 52 times will 25 2 times will be 50. Now this is the 30 days. So required answer, the required days is 30. You can write here answer 30 days. So my dear students, I think is it okay to all of you? Simple calculation. If you have any problem or if you have any requirement, please do comments. I will review your comments. Then we are going to start our next one. Question number 17, my dear students, give attention. Question number 17. A shopkeeper, by investing টাকা 9,000 makes a profit of টাকা 440 of টাকা 450 daily. How much money to be invested? How much money to be invested if he wants to make a profit of টাকা 600 daily. So, my dear students, read the question properly. A shopkeeper, by investing টাকা 9,000, makes a profit of টাকা 450 daily. How much money to be invested if he wants to make a profit টাকা 600 daily? Shopkeeper, he usually invests 9,000 টাকা daily. Then he gets profit 450 taka. But this is not enough for him. That's why he want to gain profit 600 taka. But his regular investment is 9,000 taka. Now he want to invest more. That's why the requirement is how much money. So which is our requirement here? Taka. How much money? That means the requirement is taka. But profit is not. Profit is given here 450 and the new profit is 600 taka. But the requirement is how much money? Now you can start here. Solution to get 450 টাকা profit, he has to invest টাকা 9,000 daily. So to get 1 taka profit, he has to invest taka 9,000 divided by 450 daily. But he want to get profit 600 taka. Final statement, if he want to get 600 taka as profit, he has to invest taka 9,000 divided by 4,050 multiply with 600. So you can eliminate 1 0, another 0. Now divide by 5, 5 9 and 5 12. That this is the 9 ones are 9, this is the 1,000. Now 1,000 divided by 12, this one will be 12,000 daily. Answer taka 12,000. So my dear students, we are going to review your comments. Is it clear to you or not? Write in the comment section. If you face any problem, please do comments. Inshallah, we are going to discuss our next math. Question number 18. My dear students, give attention here. Question number 18. 10 persons can be served for 27 days with 120 kgs of rice. With 120 kgs of rice. This is the first information given here. Just give attention. 10 persons, 27 days, and the required rice is 120 kgs. Now the next information here, how many kgs of rice, how many kgs of rice, how many kgs of rice are needed to serve the same number of persons. Serve the same number of person for 45 days. So my dear students, give attention here. This is the little bit different from question 15, 16 and 17. 3 steps here. The first one, 10%. The second information, 27 days. And third information, 120 kg. Is that these 3 information separately are given here. But using this information, what is the requirement? You have to find this one. And how many kgs, that is how many kg, this one is essential here. How many kgs of rice are needed to serve the same, this is another information, same number of person, Same number of persons indicate you here 10%, because this information give you the same number of persons, for the final information is 45 days. Now let me explain first. In the first information, 10 persons can be served for 27 days with 120 kgs of rice. And how many kgs will be required for the same number of students for 45 days? So this is the same number indicate you the previous information, 10 persons and for 45 days, and how many kgs will be required. So this too much easy. You can start from the first line formally, and directly you can write here the first line, because the kg is required, and also you can see here kg in the top right side. So in the solution you can write the first line properly. 10 person can be served for 27 days with 120 kg rice. This is the first information. So one person can be served for 10 person can be served one day with. Give attention, 10 persons can be served 27 days, and if the 10 persons 1 day, 10 persons can be served for 1 day, so it will be, rice will be required less amount, 1/20 divided by 27 kg rice. Or that means 27 days they use 120 kg. So in 1 day they can use the smallest portion of previous rice. Now our final information here, the same person, that means again you can write a same person. The fixed amount can be served for 45 days. 45 days with the 120, 27 multiply with 45 days. So now do calculation here. I think within a short time you will get your final result. My dear students, I am giving you 2 minutes. Please do calculate here. It's too much easy. You can start by 9, 9 3 times, 9 5 times. Then 3 here, 40 times. Now this one will be 20 and kg rice. This is the kg rice. Answer separately you can write here, answer 200 kg rice. My dear students, I think it's too much easy. Number 18, the 3 information together in a line. That's why you have to more careful in writing the information. Which information is required, it will be the right place, and another 2 information you can place in the left side. So here, how many kgs, that is the amount of rice is required here. That's why in writing, in times of writing the first statement, it will be the right side, that is 120 kg. Now and then second step, you have to be more careful. When the days is required, then rice will be smallest portion. When the days is greater, then rice will be more. That is, in times of 45 it will be multiplication, in time of 1 it will be divide when the person number said. So I think, is it clear to all of you now? My dear students, please do comments, is it okay to you or not? If you have any questions, please let me know. Inshallah, I will review your comments. Yes sir, it's clear already. You are trying to write the correct answer. Thank you. Kamrun Nahalla ki Kohinoor background sir is clear. Fardos Akhtar, Tanjim Haq, Soheli Kibriya, Halima Akhtar, yes, and Shopna Khan. Yes sir, they are too much easy sir. Thank you very much my dear students. Really I am so grateful to see your activities. Yes sir, everything okay. I think yes sir, okay, everything okay. Inshallah you are trying to write the correct answer here. Okay my dear students, this is our last maths. I think you can practice this question number, same one, another one I am giving you as homework, question number 19. So you can do two questions, question number 19 and 20 as your homework. Okay, too much easy to question here. Question number 19 and 20 almost the same questions. Homework exercise 2.3, question number 19 and 20, and this is the your homework. So my dear students, hope see you all in the next classes. Wish you all the best. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Don't forget to subscribe Triangular Kamal.